Vitamin H. What is that? Just like how we supplement our vitamin intake like vitamin A, B, C, it is a good idea to find supplements for vitamin H. Vitamin happiness. We can never have enough of it because it makes us feel so good. How do you feel when you are happy? Do you feel energized? Are you willing to take some risks? Willing to do things that you would otherwise postpone? The Dalai Lama wrote in the Book of Joy, happy people are sociable, flexible, creative. They tolerate life's daily frustrations more easily. They are more loving, more forgiving. He says the goal of life is to avoid suffering and to discover happiness. And that pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. He goes on further to say that to find happiness, it's good to create more joy, and that depends on our attitude, our perspective, and our reaction to situations we experience and to our relationships with other people. Are you at this state of consciousness? If yes, that is fantastic. If not, would you like to get to it, or maybe even get back to it? Looking at what the Dalai Lama said, he said, let's look at attitude, perspective, reaction to situations, because that's what brings us joy and more happiness. Attitude. How are you showing up in your life? Do you see the glass half empty or half full? Can changes be made to bring in a more positive mindset? Let's look at perspective. We all have different perspectives. If we take the time to understand where we are coming from or where another person is coming from, we might have compassion and see things from a different point of view that we never saw before. Let's take reaction to situations. Instead of reacting, I know sometimes some situations are really testing. If we can find how to breathe and then respond instead of react, and do this more often, we might have a very different path being carved out for us. I like to add that maybe if we cut ourselves some slack and not be so hard all the time, we might find those precious moments of joy and happiness. Finding time for some self-love. What is self-love, you ask? Watch my next talk or listen to my next talk as I give some tips on self-love. Thank you. Bye-bye.